Hello, I am V5 Maniac, and today I'm going to play a rooms game. Except, well, every time I die, I'm just going to switch to a random rooms game. So yeah, I'm just going to do something real quick, and then I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to make a wheel. Wheel of names. I am making a wheel of names. Rooms games names, to be specific. So since IR is now gone, I'm going to put an IRE instead. IRBI 200 players is gone as well, so... Also, IRE is interminable rooms. Expanded in interminable rooms with 200 players is IRB 200p. Another one, I think indefinite rooms is still up. Indefinite rooms. Definite rooms. Demarkable rooms. I'm going to capitalize all the R's. I'm just going to type in the full name. Rooms expanded. Skeptical rooms. I'm not capitalizing the R in Omega rooms because Omega rooms is one word. For some reason, I just had to go with that. I'm also adding in a few other rooms games I don't think you've seen before. At least I don't remember you seeing before. But those are skeptical rooms and infinity rooms. It's unlikely you saw those before. Okay. And then rooms with detailed's gone too, so what else should I... Why does it say do not sell or share my personal information? I don't even know the creator's personal information, so yeah. Well, I don't really know what else to put. Oh, I could put warned rooms. Warned rooms. Oh, and the interminable rooms roleplay that I used for some roleplaying because yes videos in the series that's canceled. It's originally A103's Amazing Adventures. That game actually ended up getting deleted, and it kind of got re-uploaded as the older version of the game. Now it's like the one all the way back in 2023, apparently. At least that's what I think. It's crazy to think that 2023 is now a year ago. Not a year ago, 2 years ago. That's what I would say. I'm trying to think of other rooms games. I found an Interminable Rooms fan game. It's called Interminable Rooms, but it's basically just it getting put back up. I was never really a fan of doors, so I'm not really gonna put doors. What else should I put? So skeptical. I already have a lot of games. I guess I'll just put rooms like the original rooms. I mean, it will be cool to play the original rooms too. It needs more attention. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is like Omega Rooms spin-offs. Omega Rooms spin-offs are basically just spin spin-offs. So basically it's Omega Rooms except I changed a thing about it. It could be a big change, it could be like the tiniest change. Or it could be like a change that would make the game unplayable. All the Rooms games will start in the A section. However, there's no on Infinity Rooms. It does not have an A section. It starts on R, and it's just R section. There's no O. There's not any other sections. I mean, it was the O section, but it got changed. So I'm going to start. Now I just have to play. Now I just need to make the first spin on the wheel. So I'm going to share my entire screen for this. You can see how many tabs I have open, but that's just not important. And the first game we're going to play is Infinity Rooms, apparently. Remove it. After I land on it 3 times. The first ever spin does not count. Doesn't matter what game it is, it does not count if it lands on it. It's only the ones after the first move, then it counts. But if it lands on a Rooms game 3 times, well, then it's just, well, Infinity Rooms is currently not, I could barely talk about Infinity Rooms. Sometimes I do occasionally. But this is pretty work in progress. It is pretty unfinished. It's really unfinished. There's no HD admin. The lockers got redesigned. But basically nothing too special about this. That's why it's not really popular. Oh. Also, if you fall through the floor, you have to reset, but reset does not count as dying. It basically, like, falling down and then you having to reset is just really unfair. Also, there's a bug about R5 that I'm gonna keep, and I hope will stay. It's R5 not moving at all when a player's hiding. They immediately start moving again when the player unhides, so that's why it's called the trick scooter. People or players don't expect that R5 is gonna actually come towards you. By the way, it was 100% a bug. I did not intend for that to actually happen. There's also a few things I need to fix, like R47. R47 is just not despawning. Same, R100 is the biggest bug. After R100, I'm basically just gonna end. it. So if I make it to door 100, then that will be the end of it. I will also not be reading chat, as I am progressing through the rooms, obviously. Oh, and also, not all the... Yeah, that's just not fair. Well, all of the entities are not all called R. They don't start with R. There are 4 entities that start with O. The other 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 entities that start with the letter R. So there's 5 entities that start with the letter R. There are 4 that start with letter O. We'll encounter 1 R and 1 O. R5 and O14. Also, references. D25 is actually in Infinity Rooms because it was actually R25 before in the Omega office. I need to fix 080. 080 is just, you can't really survive it because you don't know when it's coming, other than when it spawns at 080. Yeah, that's R5. I just don't remember making that sound though. Gun mouse. If I made R5 like fake despawn. Oh, and sprinting doesn't really do much. It only makes you like a little bit faster. So sprinting and walking doesn't make too much of a difference. Which I need to fix. I will make sprinting faster eventually. Oh, I didn't know I was going to die from that far away. Well, that counts as a death. That means I have to switch to a new one. Now the spins will count, so the first result we can just clear list, so. Oh, look. We land on Interminable Rooms Expanded. Wasn't sure which one it was, though. So that is 1 for Interminable Rooms Expanded. Alright, let's go to this one. Oh, this one's played constantly, so I had to go into a private server to do this run, because sometimes there's other people playing this game. I mean, Interminable Rooms was pretty big before it got shut down. Of course, Interminable Rooms Expanded is going to do well. In fact, the Bacon Mister's actually mad that is not really mad, it's just a little bit upset that he basically just, well, got the attention all for the wrong game. IRE got really popular, but Rooms game he actually put effort in, Skeptical Rooms, it's not going really well right now. Also, this game has it's pretty loud for me for some reason. I think I turned up my volume a little bit too loud on my headphones. But it's just a little bit louder than usual. But that's A5. So that's Noah. Noah does damage when you're not hiding, which is the opposite of his actual mechanic. Pretty sure it'll get fixed eventually, but I don't think it'll be fixed too soon. Because maybe I'll try and give it X200's killing script and kind of merge it with only damaging and not insta-killing. I'll find out a way to make it work. That's owl 15. But in the original game, it spawned door 14, so that's why it spawned a door early. Well, there goes the demon. I mean, it's not really a demon, it's possessed by a demon. ZE, no, that's the Z one. There's Z variants now, other than the regular X variants. Oh, and yes, there will be a Z. There will be more Z variants, other than ZE1. Other than, gosh dang it, that was fast. It was really fast and quiet. That's kind of like the old T11. Oh, and Michael's dead. He appears dead after a few doors. So. Oh, and spawn killing can't really happen anymore unless it's same script. So. Okay, I guess we already had to switch to a new one. And it is Demarkable Rooms. That game got discontinued. So let's go to Demarkable Rooms, and that way I can get this game out of the way. Apparently events are still happening, but how can events happen if the game's not going to be updated anymore? Oh, and there used to be D200 in the lobby, but he got rid of them. I'm actually friends with the creator of this game, by the way. That's why I know a few things about it. I also have no clue what the next floor in like 3 seconds is. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Got door number 4. Then we get our first entity. It's A.N.F.I.G. Oh, I don't remember him looking like that. I don't remember A.N.F.I.G looking like that. Must have been a redesign. Which is weird because I don't remember this being updated anymore. I don't know what happened to A.N.F.I.G. I think someone redesigned them and just changed it out of nowhere. But yeah, I don't remember A.N.F.I.G looking like that. I didn't change it, by the way. I am in the studio. I do help in the studio. I mean, I just kind of watched in the studio. I didn't really add too much. I did not really do too much for Demarkable Rooms. I did make a few D200 colors. That's about it. I mean, I made white and black D200. I even redesigned them. All the D200s. I think they're getting redesigned. I mean, it's discontinued permanently, so. Also, I was overreacting when I said Omega Rooms is permanently discontinued. I didn't really mean it. But yeah. I'm also really curious of what or where the Bacon Mister got A25 sound ID from. Because that sounds really weird yet cool. I think if you just leave outside the rooms and go out into like the playground area, something the trees and stuff, none of the entities can catch you. It's just the aim script ones. Yeah, there's A5, but A5 did not look like that before. Must have been a redesign, but I don't remember making that redesign. Must have been someone else. I'm just gonna check the studio for something, in that way, nothing. Well, anyways, Oh yeah, and demarkable rooms, it's annoying because you have to use that command to actually respawn yourself because it's broken. It's broken. I don't know why. But long story short is that you have to use that command in order to respawn if you fall in the void, which is really annoying because not everyone has that command. So if they're playing alone and they die in the void, then that means they're probably going to have to start over. So yeah, and I want that bug to be fixed. I can just go out into the wilderness. I'm turning up my volume a little bit, now I can hear them better. Yeah, this is what I usually hear. Oh yeah, A40 now spawns. Oh wait, that's B40. So that's B40. At least what I think is B40. Oh yeah, an A5. I'm gonna try and take a closer look at him. There's a table right here. But yeah, that's not what A5 looked like. That's not what A5 looked like when I left. That would have been really annoying if it transferred you out into the void. I managed to just get lucky. Also, the void drops do not count as deaths. They just count as unfair and annoying. That was C25. Yeah, there's also C variants, and they're just rainbow. All of them are rainbow. Oh, and that's A1. I don't know how to get past the metal door. I'll see you around. That's a little bit too loud. I think it's on 3 that's the best. 3 is... No, 4 is a little bit too loud. I think 3 is just right. Man, does this want me to go to death? Let me try 1 volume. I'm gonna have to turn my volume down because that vent is way too loud. If you don't know how loud that vent is, you're probably gonna go deaf from hearing it. I want that to be fixed too. The only updates are basically just gonna be small fixes that are really annoying, like the void thing. I also think I found the solution to the slow room generation. Like when a room generates like this, it's basically just to generate this room when this door is opened. And then just you can kind of put the puzzle pieces together. It's not really too complicated. It's just the first room is just a random room that's already generated. And then the door opens the next room. So basically, if you don't get it... Oh, that was close. But basically what I'm trying to say is, instead of generating... So instead of door 61 generating room 61, it will generate room 62. And so on and so forth. Like door 1 generates room 2. Door 2 generates room 3 generates... Basically just going on. And that is my solution to the slow room generation. Is he 69 here? Oh, A60 is here. It's just really slow. Also, there's no way that the Bacon Mister changed A.N.F.I.G's looks because the game got discontinued. There's no more updates. Yeah, that's better. At least it's not Restream. Another void fall. The most annoying part is that not everyone has access to this command. You have to be a certain rank in admin to get that command, which makes the bug way worse. Also, the only reason why I died so far is because of void falls. Not any entity killed me. Not a single entity, just a void fall. A void fall is when you fall into the void because of slow room generation. But yeah, that's I guess max volume isn't really the best idea to play rooms games on. I guess my right ear's clogged because I'm hearing the left side more than I'm hearing the right side. Or more than I'm hearing the right side. That's weird. I thought A1 was in this room. Must have fell through. I don't know. Yeah, it's really weird. I'm only hearing the left side of my headphones. Not particularly the right. By the way, Bacon Mister does some things that I don't like. Like he said, like when you see an entity that acts like B140, he's like, oh, that's the B140 ripoff. But then he just rips off the A150, and he doesn't call it the A150 ripoff. He just says it's inspired. Even though to me, there's pretty much no difference between that and A150. Almost fell. That's A60. I want you to look at A95 and you just tell me that's not A150, but that is literally just A150. It's just a different name for each entity. They're even the same sound. Okay, now I'll switch to another game. Now I'll switch to one because I just had to an entity, so I'm going to be looking at the results now, so Another shot at Interminable Rooms Expanded. Oh no, it's Interminable Rooms Fan Game. Yeah, if it has a capital R. If it's this, then it's Okay, so I'm gonna go to the fan game I found. And it's this one. I can't remember. It's this one. Okay, so create private server. I don't think I made one yet. I'm just gonna name it gibberish. Customize. I'm just gonna play it. I'm not gonna allow any of my friends to join. I don't want them interrupting my runs. Click to skip loading. And still, I don't know why that loading thing is there. That's the donation board. Okay. But yeah, you can see the entities on this paper. But yeah, this really does remind me the most of Interminable Rooms out of all of them. For some reason, I have... Okay. Yeah, this is really similar to Interminable Rooms. So there's Noah. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar. That was John. Yeah, sometimes it's pretty laggy when you open the doors. You can't really pick up anyone else's coffee. That would be rude. Oh yeah, you also can't hide in the center table. Oh and yeah, and you can make bread. That's it. Am I not hiding? I guess I wasn't hiding because... declined because that was the end. Well, the fridge didn't let me hide. I don't know what that was, but okay. Alright. Omega Rooms. I know the most about Omega Rooms because, well, I am actually the one that made it, so... Oh, and I'm making a new update. It's gonna be pretty soon. If it's Voidfall, then that doesn't count. It doesn't count if it's me falling down to the base plate or falling down into the void. If that happens, it doesn't count as a death. It only counts as a death if I get killed by an entity. That was A11. There used to be an entity called A.N.F.I.G, but I temporarily removed it because it's broken. It's invisible for some reason, and I don't know what caused. I don't know what caused it. Maybe I can try and fix it, but I'm not 100% sure if it will work. don't like how you go to the next table when you unhide. I'm probably gonna fix that. Kind of just slows me down a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few fixes. If I find something I don't like, I'm just gonna immediately fix it. That's a 25. Fun fact about Omega Rooms. Omega Rooms is actually mostly inspired. Actually has entities of quite a few entities inspired from other Rooms games. A few entities that weren't inspired was kind of A0. I don't think A5 was really too inspired by anything. A11 was inspired by A15. A25 was AL15. A31 was the generic blocker checker. There's also an entity called A90 inspired from AL50. A77 is from generic blue locker checker number 30. Generic table checker number 30 is basically the inspiration for A144. A158 is obviously B140. I made a new Omega Rooms spinoff. And I honestly think that you cannot survive the first door. Will die immediately on the first door. At least pretty quickly. It's like a very high chance. And that is, basically every single entity spawns with D. Like so basically D13 spawns within every entity. Made the tables turn like that, and that way it actually worked, right? Oh, and I should have added one. Alphabetical rooms. I probably should have added that one too. Is 60. If I started hearing high-pitched A60 noises, I probably would have went for the locker because it's way faster. It's T60 if I hear high-pitched A60 noises. If I hear those, that means T60 spawn, and I should definitely hide as quick as I can. I don't really have much time. Hide because A77. A90 is inspired from L50. I'd like to see it. So, yeah. I was lucky that A90 didn't get me. It was too far away from his hitbox. Alrighty. Oh, that's A60. I also got McDonald's again. After next death, there will be a food break, and then next room game. The next room's game. There goes that. That's A90. A90 again. A60. Time for food break.